Truth is that for man she is an amusement, a pleasure, company, an inessential boon. He is for her the meaning, the justification of her existence. Therefore the exchange is not of two items of equal value.
I can separate my emotions from sex now, although I couldn't a few years ago. And I think it's a hard process that girls have to go through. There's a lot of hurt in between, you know, from getting there. And it's not very nice. I think more men ought to know just what it is like going through all that. I really do. So it might not be as brutal.
I think for most men, sex can be very physical. I think throughout my life I've found more so that women get more emotionally involved than men. You get a lot of men that go out for you simply for what they can get. Even my daughters now say the same things. You've got the type of men that, you know, and what you don't give them, they want. And I think it's been like that from the 60s up until now. I don't think that changes.
Women's testimony today is that too many men still operate with the same cynical, essentially selfish view of sex held by their fathers and grandfathers. While women have moved a mile in terms of reinterpreting their sexual identity, men, it seems, have scarcely moved an inch. But now the pressure is on. In the 1990s, women have decided that enough is enough, and there are signs that they want to use their growing power to make men change.
Women are actually pulling men along now. They're ahead of them a few steps, and they're sort of saying, well, now, you know, things have to change. We all have to change. We can't just go back.
Yeah, I want a soulmate. I want a teammate. I want someone who's a cook in the kitchen, a maid in the living room. I want a lover in the bed. Why can't I have what a man gets for nothing? That's what I want. I want someone who is my equal, and not basically, you know, think, well, I'm the man, and this is how it's been through the ages since the caveman time, you know, where they drag their women along by the hair, and the woman should be grateful because that man has chosen her.
In a sense, I feel sorry for men in the future because women have travelled so far over the last 30 years that men will have to go through quite serious thought processes to be able to counteract that and to actually make their own way, seeing the change that there is in women. It's far more competitive arena for them now. And so I guess the whole idea of masculinity will take on another evolution.
A revolution in masculinity. Is this something which men think necessary? If so, are they ready to make the adjustments in thought and behaviour that such a revolution involves? This is what we'll be tackling next week when we look at what men get out of sex.
I've got the power.
And Sex Now returns next Sunday at the earlier time of 10:25.
For a free booklet accompanying the series, please write to Sex Now, Box 33, London SE1 9LT. That's Sex Now, Box 33, London SE1 9LT.
New for next Sunday on ITV.
Somebody, somewhere, was poisoning jars of baby food and blackmailing the companies who made them. He wanted £100,000 a year for 5 years. If not, he would contaminate their baby foods with caustic soda.
A true story of ruthless extortion.
You fit the description of a man we're hunting in connection with a serious crime, and I want to search you.
Michael Winners, True Crimes, next Sunday.
Next tonight, the rise and fall of London's docks, this week's edition of the River Thames.
There is a food made in plants from the sun's rays, which has grown on Earth for 100 million years. It's a pure source of food energy. Its taste tells us when something is right. It forms part of the natural diet of virtually every creature, from the smallest to the greatest. It's one of the fuels for life itself. In what form do we know this food best? Sugar.
Do you speak English?
Sí, Bobby Charlton. No me estiles.
Is there a telephone here? Telephone?
Ah, sí, sí. Ah, Pelé.
A world of fire, danger, heroes, passion, murder, and mystery. Backdraft.
How do they know? Huh? About the party? Are they psychic or what? Who? Spots. The timing's lousy. You can't let spots rule your life. Get tough. Oxycute 'em. Oxycute 'em?
Oxycute spots with Oxy 10. It really works. Ask your chemist for it.
Oxycute 'em.
If you're looking for a simple way to pay for the best small car in the world, go no further than your nearest Rover dealer. For written details of our 0% finance offer, call 0800 521020.